Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Powertime Practice here at Pillai Center Practice YouTube. My name is Sucharita. For those of you who don't recognize my voice, for those of you who are new to Pillai Center Practice YouTube, welcome. And those of you who have been around for a while, you're most welcome too. And thanks for subscribing to this channel and letting us know how the teachings are going and what we can do to help to serve you to receive the highest and best from Dr. Pillai's teachings. And we have Radha on chat. We also have Yagna, who will be doing the write-up with Chandra and the rest of the Pillai Center team. With Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings, we've been doing this free weekly and then monthly service for, I think it's well over a decade. Time flies when you're having fun. And speaking of time, we are going to celebrate Lord Saturn's transit into Pisces, the final sign of the zodiac for us to experience transformation. Now, it can be tricky. It can be a bit daunting. It can be upsetting. It can be fabulous. So think back to about 29 or 30 years ago, because that's how long it takes for Saturn to go from Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, all the way to Pisces, which is the 12th sign of the zodiac. So when it goes around the block, we have gone through karmas that have been teaching us. And Saturn stays in a sign for about 2.5 to 3 years, depending on its forward and backward movement. So approximately 29 or 30 years ago, what were you up to? What were the lessons that you learned all throughout all these years? And have you started to purify your body, your mind, your soul? Have you been disciplined? Have you been patient? Have you developed this sense of compassion for your journey on the spiritual path and also in your life? And have you been able to uplift others, to be of service, to help those in need? Maybe even if you're in need, were you helped along the way? So that's Saturn, Saturn's grace. He can be a taskmaster, but he's also helping us to shine. He's helping us to be like diamonds in the rough. So Saturn is transiting into Pisces, the sign of transformation. It's a watery sign. It's the ocean of bliss. It's the final frontier, if you will, for our soul to say, yes, I've learned the lessons. And now Saturn can delay. Saturn can make us to feel like we're suffering and it's just time is so slow and dragging and delays and obstacles and challenges. But then all of a sudden, we start to realize, my goodness, I have to look at my relationships. I have to look at my health, my finances, my job, my career, my business, my family life, my spiritual pursuits. So Saturn helps us to learn the lessons, to mature our soul, and also to mature in life over time. And then if we haven't gotten on a spiritual path, Saturn will make us do it. If I think back to 29 or 30 years ago, a flower just dropped. I met Dr. Pillai, and I was in my mundane life. I was in my academic pursuits, being a professional student in professional school. And when I met Dr. Pillai, I was going through 7.5 years of Saturn. which you can look up, Sare Sate. And then also, I was really not fulfilled. I didn't think that this was all that was to life, was to get a degree, get a professional degree, get a profession, get married, go all through those mundane things. Not that that's a bad thing, but for me, it was uh, so unfulfilling, unrewarding. Deep, deep, deep down inside, I was missing something. So, Dr. Pillai was my Saturn, my wake up call to something higher. And the life has been an adventure. So, in the past couple weeks, I was all of a sudden found myself in India after 5 years of not going to India. And it was quite an adventure. And I was visiting Kerala, where Hanuman Das, who is the servant of Lord Hanuman, through advisory services, he wanted to see some people, and I was there to help guide them. So, why I am talking about that is because it's such an omen. It's such a sign of transformation. And I went there and I got to do my ancestral tarpanam, and I felt the relief. I felt the karma falling away from me. So, this is what it is to be on this spiritual path with Dr. Pillai, is that you will come to know the secrets of life. You will come to know what you can do to remedy your situation, whether you go to India or not, whether you're a Hindu, a Christian, a Muslim, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what denomination you are. It doesn't matter what socioeconomic level that you are, or academic or professional. It doesn't matter if you have family, friends. It really is an adventure in your journey as a soul that manifests your reality. So your past, your present, your future life can be diffused as you rise up. You elevate your consciousness. And this is Lord Hanuman here. This statue he has his foot on Lord Saturn, who's relaxing. He's chilling because Lord Hanuman does the impossible. And anyone who prays to Lord Saturn and prays to Lord Hanuman, they will have a good time with their karma. So again, karma comes from Lord Saturn, the Kataka, the planet of delivering karma, good or not so good. So he will help you to experience bliss and joy and peace, and be selfless and charitable, donate where you can, and that will help to erase the negativity. So we're going to do a puja, which is an elementalization, and it will activate this image here. We also have this yantra, and in the middle, this is a 9-planet yantra. And in the bottom middle line here of the yantra is Lord Saturn. So maybe you can check out Pillai Center or Astrovet, and you can get one of these yantras and pray to all the planets. This is a 9-planet bead. So you can do your prayers. This is a prayer bead. And then Lord Saturn is related to the black stone. So Saturn's color is blue or dark blue, even black. You can see him here in a black outfit. So his mantra is Om Shani Charaya Namaha. In this picture here, you can see it. And then this book over here, The Greatness of Saturn, A Therapeutic Myth by Dr. Robert Svoboda, is a book that you will understand how you are navigating in life and how the planets are impacting us. Because we cannot do anything on this earth plane without intermixing with the consciousness of the planets, because We're all evolving, revolving around the sun and evolving. So we have the 9 planets have their own orbits. Earth has its own orbit. We're all going around the sun. So it makes sense that we would be impacted on a high level, a spiritual level, a non-physical level with these beings. And Saturn will help you to spiritualize your life. So we can offer him some sesame candies here. They're little cooked sesame with honey. And then we have this sesame lamp. It has black sesame seeds. You can see in this glass here, the black sesame seeds. So when you offer black sesame seeds and sesame oil or mustard oil as well, it will activate Saturn in your life. So you will feel you being uplifted. And when you're uplifted, you come out of worry, you come out of fear, you come out of anxiety, you come out of depression. You won't be sad by Saturn. You will be you'll be sitting on top of your life and saying, "Hey, I'm having a good time." Because time ticks by. He's the god of time. He is Kronos in uh, Greek mythology or Roman mythology, maybe. And he's the god of time. So time will go by. You can't stop it. You can't make it go fast, but it's your experience of it. So your emotions, your thoughts, your actions will be deciding whether you are experiencing blessings from Lord Saturn or challenges. So the black sesame seeds, it's interesting because we also feed our ancestors with the black sesame seeds. So if you feel like, oh my God, I have curses coming from my lineage, I'm doing the exact same thing as my lineage. I'm challenged with addictions, with problems with relationships, with problems with business or my job or my health. So we don't have to inherit that. We don't have to experience it. So these remedies that Dr. Pillai has prescribed and Astroved's Remedy Center in India and all the temples, the power spots where we can get blessings from these divine beings. We don't even have to be there. It's kind of nice to be there, but we don't have to. It will act at the level of our soul and it will clear our minds, our bodies. We'll feel energized. We'll feel disciplined. We'll feel devoted. We'll feel like this is the only path I want to be on is my spiritual path. Yes, I'm going to be doing the mundane things in life. However, I will have my insights that say, be here, do this, do that, right place, right time, right thoughts, right people. And all of a sudden, it seems like all I had to do was chant Saturn's mantra on his day, Saturday. It happens to be an eclipse as well today. And also, there's a bunch of planets in Pisces. So it's really intense for a lot of people. However, if you're aware of this time, then you can really use your spiritual practices, chant your mantras, do pujas, do offerings. And then we have relief. And then the final thing we will talk about is Shiva, and he comes in the form of the Shiva Lingam. He gives us prosperity and enlightenment. So Saturn shines us up, scrubs us up good, turns us into diamonds, and then Lord Shiva is very happy. He's easy to please, and he is also associated with Lord Saturn, Lord Hanuman. So we'll start with Ganesha, and we will ask for the obstacles to be removed in our lives and on this eclipse where there's a thin, thin veil between the material world, the physical world, and the spiritual world. So we can just disappear ourselves. We can move into this blissful state much more easily and readily than other times. And it's also a time of shifting, of endings, of breaks, but always for our highest and best. So we'll pray to Ganesha to remove our attachment, our stickiness, our stubbornness, our stuckness in our old ways of being and thinking and doing, because we're afraid to let go. So even in this short period of time, Dr. Pillai will pull our souls into that realm, even if we can't imagine getting there ourselves or how we do it. That's the beauty of these teachings, is you don't need to know how, just do them, just do it. So we'll pray to Ganesha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Om Gam Om Gam. Make your prayer to Ganesha to remove the obstacles for you to experience this transformative energy. It's transformational. It's going to change your body, your mind, your soul, your DNA. It's going to help you to align with Saturn to receive the blessings. He may delay, but he will never deny. So that gives us hope, and it also helps us to stay focused on what's important in our life, whether it's mundane or on the spiritual path, and just stay committed to it. That's where discipline comes. To be a disciple is to be disciplined. So he will help us to, instead of worrying, he will help us to go for our beads and chant a mantra. So we will pray to Dr. Pillai to give us grace and blessings, and to guide our souls to open up, for us to disappear, and for us to receive the blessings during this eclipse, when there's planetary influences in the sign of Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, to let go of everything so that we can invite all the goodness. God always gives us better than we ever imagine. And in all the uncertainty, because that's what's certain about life, is there's so much uncertainty. And then out comes what is best for us. So trust, have faith, and not just on an emotional level or psychological level, but in your being. And then your karma will shift. Om Aim Reem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Bhaskaraya Swaha. Om Aim Reem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Bhaskaraya Swaha. Om Aim Reem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Bhaskaraya Swaha. Make a prayer to Dr. Pillai to align your body, your mind, your soul your actions, your thoughts, your heartfelt desires with the blessings of Lord Saturn. We'll pray to all the planets here. Om Rim Adityaya Somaya Mangalaya Budaya Cha Guru Shukra Shani Pacharahave Ketave Namaha. We'll pray to Lord Hanuman, who does the impossible. So even if we can't believe it, he will make us to realize that your highest and best will happen when you trust in the divine, trust in your heart, your soul's purpose in life. That will get revealed as well. So he will do it. It will be impossible for us, but he will do it. Jaya Jaya Hanumantaya Namaha. Jaya Jaya Hanumantaya Namaha. Jaya Jaya Hanumantaya Namaha. Make a prayer to Hanuman to calm Saturn down, and then to help us to relax into our new karma that is going to be more fulfilling, more rewarding. We can't even imagine, because we don't even know what it is. At the level of the soul, we are God. So we don't even know what he has in store, or she has in store, or it has in store for us. So let's pray to Lord Saturn. Imagine communing with this planet that has the rings. Imagine dancing on the rings of the planet. It's a dazzling planet. You can go on to nasa.com and check it out. You can even hear the sounds of the planets on nasa.com. So check it. And then you'll really, it will come alive, because sound is vibration. And sound is what makes you to experience either good or not so good. For example, we say, hey, that sounds good, or that doesn't sound good. So let's pray to Lord Saturn with the power sounds. And then we'll close it out with Lord Shiva. Om Shani Charaya Namaha. 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 Om Shanicharaya 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 Namaha. Make a prayer to Lord Saturn, who will be impacting your life depending on where he is transiting in your chart. You can find out about that by maybe getting a Saturn report, or you can maybe have a live astrology consultation with one of the astrologers who will help to guide you, that will give you relief from worry, anxiety, because they will share with you what your karma is going to be. Maybe you want to get a naughty astrology consultation, which will help you to get rid of some really tough karmas. And that will be the grace of Lord Saturn, because he wants you to find a spiritual solution if nothing else has worked in your life. So make your prayer and then ask for blessings for the next 30 years of your life. We'll start with the next 2.5 years to 3 years as Saturn transits Pisces, the sign of transformation, the water sign that will help you to wash away, merge with your highest and best version of yourself, in the subtler realms, the energetic realms, the spiritual realms. So you can have that intelligence and then help you to stay on your spiritual path. That is the best thing you can do in life, regardless of what else is going on in the world, going on in your life, in your job, in your family, your career, your business. He will reveal to you your true purpose, which is peace, prosperity, enlightenment, bliss, selfless service, being charitable, donating your time, your energy, your resources. So just connecting with Lord Saturn, express gratitude, experience the therapeutic effect of this spiritual being, the consciousness that delivers your karma. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not, it's going to happen. And it's to spiritualize your experience here on the earth plane, to uplift your soul, to uplift humanity, to feel purposeful, compassionate, merciful toward yourself and others. We'll close out with Lord Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Pray for prosperity and enlightenment, and to always stay on your spiritual path. Whether you fall off, whether you run away, you will always come back, because it is the path of least resistance, and it will remove suffering. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah Om Brahmaditya Somaya Mangalaya Budaya Guru Shukra Shani Pachara Haveki Tavi Namah Jaya Jaya Hanumataya Namah Om Aim Rim Sarvalokaya Dityaya Shiva Shadguru Bhaskaraya Swaha Om Jaya Jaya Hanumataya Namah Om Shani Charaya You can just reach out and take the light with your hands, bring it into your eyes, your third eye, your whole being. Trust that these next 2.5 years are going to be transformative in ways that you can't even imagine, that it will be an adventure. It will be healing. It will be renewal. It will be revitalizing. It will be spiritualizing. It will be blissful, peaceful. Make a prayer to Dr. Pillai for his grace and blessings to guide you here. And we'll close out this session with gratitude again to Radha, Yagna, who have been with me on this journey. I remember I asked them, could you just help me every week and then every month in the past couple of years, anyways, few years, with this program that we can help others to understand this spiritual journey, this path that we're on with Dr. Pillai, and how to get the most out of these power times. Feel empowered, feel uplifted, feel a sense of community. And they said, sure, I'll do it. I'll commit for a year. And it's many, many years later. Rada, you'd have to post that on chat because I don't even know how many years it is. But it's been a wonderful journey, and I'm very, very grateful to you and Yagna and the Pillai Center team. Of course, to Dr. Pillai. And now that we're closing it out, I want to thank all of you, whether you're brand new or whether you've been around for a while, coming and going, for participating in this journey that we're on here. And we'll see you in the courses through Pillai Center Academy. I'm going to be jumping over to Astrobed to see what I discover there, what opportunities are there. So thanks everyone for joining. God bless you all. And we will see you when we see you next. Namaste.